Hi there, welcome to the Nuggets of Inspiration with Percy, where we live to inspire. I'm your host, Percy Tlagani, also known as Percy Clarks SA on Instagram. This is a podcast that is missioned to inspire you guys and to give you insight and people's stories and to give you inspiration and motivation in all phases of life. In every factor, we touch on finances, mental health, business wise, friendship wise, relationship, all that you can think of. And we hope you guys are going to enjoy this one and keep following us, keep loving us, and we thank you for the support. Cheers. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Nuggets of Inspiration with Percy, where we live to inspire. I'm your host, Percy Tlagani, and in today's episode, we'll be talking about how to choose what to think. And one of the things that we need to understand as we begin on this topic is that in everything that I'm going to say here, it's a skill for you. It's a thing that you need to practice on yourself, and it's something that you have to understand for you to be able to implement. So the first thing that I want to share to you guys is that we need to become aware of our thoughts. That's the foundation, because the moment we become aware, rather, about our thoughts, we get to have control of our thoughts. And by that, we need to pay attention to our thoughts and identify the ones that are negative and limiting. And this will help us to be aware for what to change and to what we need to change. And the other thing is that we need to challenge negative thoughts, because the moment a negative thought arises, we need to challenge them with positive and rational thoughts. And we need to ask ourselves if the negative thought is true, and how can we what can we implement for it to be changed. So if I am more thoughtful of or having a fear about the future, I need to have positive affirmations of the future. I need to plan, I need to set goals for the future. So that's how you counterattack the negative thought. And the other thing is that you need to practice self-talk as much as possible. Sometimes I really feel like I'm really mad the moment I actually speak to myself, and somehow it might sound crazy, but it has worked for me, because the moment we want, the biggest truth is that we won't receive positive talk from people as always. If it's not your parents, if it's not your family or the people close to you, if you don't receive it from them, you are the one who's capable to give you that self-talk and that positive talk. So it's very important for us to encourage and motivate ourselves with positive self-talk. Sometimes I use the phrase that I can do this, I'm capable, I'm worthy, I'm the next billionaire. That's my tagline. I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm God's favorite child, and all that. I really believe that self-talk is or has made a lot of people successful. And if you really don't have a good mindset, you won't succeed. It's hard for you to succeed. So it's very important for us to believe in ourselves and to be able to have good talk for ourselves. The other tip is that we need to surround ourselves with positive people. Spending time with people who have a positive outlook on life will help us to adopt rather a more positive mindset. So the people you surround yourself with matter. You can't surround yourself with negative people and expect yourself to be positive. Nah, that won't happen. It won't happen, because the moment the people, and I was talking about this in the past episode, that the people who surround you have much influence in you because from how they speak, the energy that they give to you, the spirit that they try and connect to you with, it's really it really matters. It really matters a lot. And if you know that they are not positive, you won't become positive yourself because you become the person or the people that you surround yourself with. So it's crucial for us to understand that we need positive people in our lives for us to be having a positive mindset. The other tip says visualize um visualize success. So this means that we need to visualize positive outcomes and success in our lives. This can help us to attract positive experiences and opportunities. It's it's plain like that. We need to visualize. If you don't see, Steve Harvey says that the imagination that you have in your mind is God's preview about your future. So you should not undermine the mindset or the positive success, the visualizing of your dream of your future self. You don't have to undermine that. That's true. It's God's preview for your future, and you need to. And I'm a person who likes to write. I jot down. So if you have a positive visualization of your life, of your future self, you need to write it down. Because the moment you write it down, you're telling yourself that this is true, this is positive, and it won't stay as a thought, but you'll be able to write it down. There's a scripture that says, write your vision down, that anyone who sees it can run with it. So it's very important for us to be able to think about our future, to visualize success, and be able to write it down. That's the most important ingredient for your success and to having a good mindset. And the other thing, last but not least, is that we need to practice mindfulness. It's very crucial. We need to get away from all the nitty and all the things that distract us, all the devices, all the people. Just have some time to yourself and some time for your mind to breathe. You know, we as people, as we're living in a world where it's so fast paced, everything is changing every day, we're receiving news every day and all that. So it's very important for us to understand that we actually need mindfulness. We need to practice mindfulness. It helps you to stay present and focus on the present moment, and it helps you to reduce anxiety and negative thinking. Because the moment you watch a lot of news, you get to be scared, you get to be anxious. But the moment you turn to zone out from those things, zone out a bit from social media, just 2 hours is enough. Half of your day, just choose a day maybe and zone out from them. Zone out from the chats and everything. Then practice it. Then you will get your mind to breathe. You will get your mind to be able to zone out from a lot of things and a lot of things that are toxic for your mind. And as I said, as we began that we need to practice everything that we want to inhabit in our lives. So in everything that I spoke, it's a skill that you can develop over time, and it requires you to be consistent and to put in your effort and to have a willingness to change the negative thought thinking patterns. So it's something that you create for yourself every day. And as I'm about to close, I just want to read some quotes and some Bible verses relating to how we think. So in the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 7, it says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And there's a quote by an unknown. It says, we are not a victim of you are not a victim of your thoughts, but you are their creator. So in everything that you think, it's not a coincidence. You are the creator of your thoughts. The other one by Vincent, it says, change your thoughts and you will change your world. Another scripture from the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 8, it says, whatever that is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, whatever thing that is just, if anything is excellent and praiseworthy, think about such things. So it's actually a choice for you, because like whatever thing that is excellent, whatever thing that is just, you just have to think about it and just to understand that what do I choose to think? If there are excellent things out there, if there are just things, pure things out there, I have to choose to think on those things. There's another quote by an unknown that says, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Eventually, the moment it all starts in the mind, man. It all starts in the mind. Because our minds are the ones that keep us from becoming the people that we want to become. If you want to become a successful makeup artist, you need to visualize yourself. You need to practice on that. You need to think creatively on how to do it different. So if you want to become a bodybuilder, you need to think about it. You need to think about it first. Anything that we as people imagine is true, and we need to think on that thing. We need to think out of the box. And the last quote um, by Buddha, it says, the mind is everything. Whatever you think, you become. As I was saying, we are the result of our thoughts. And I just hope you guys will become the best versions of yourselves. And I really believe that everything that I said will be helpful. And I believe that you will commit to thinking positively and you will daily choose what to think. Thank you for listening. Till next time. Cheers.